Hi, lawn mowing people. Today I'm going to talk about the benefits of running a full service lawn mowing business. What is a full service lawn mowing business? It's a service where you don't just do the lawns, you take care of every part of the garden. You could do things like lawn mowing, the gardening, the tree pruning, water blasting, weed spraying, and all sorts of different things. Now, to run a business like this, you need to be a good all rounder and you need to be able to turn your hand at all sorts of outdoor jobs around the property, because what you want to be is you want to be the one-stop shop for everything that this person needs done outside in their property. Now, why would you do it? One of the significant benefits of running a full service business is that you require fewer customers to hit your financial targets. Where a normal lawn mowing business needs about 100 customers or so to get a full-time income, with a full service business you could do it on half the amount, even a third, and you could make the same amount of money. Unfortunately, one of the most significant benefits is is a major disadvantage too, because you need fewer customers. And if you have fewer customers, the issue is that your business is less stable than it would be if you had 100 customers. If you have 100 customers and one of them cancels, then that's not really a problem. If you have 33 customers and one of them cancels, then you've just lost a chunk of business. That's the downside. Now, the benefits of doing it is that you're working on each property longer, so you spend less time travelling between jobs, and less time equates to a better hourly rate. The customers would rather have the same company do all those jobs around the house than pay a separate gardener and a separate lawn mowing guy. They'd rather just have one person doing the whole lot. This is really important to people. We've actually lost lawn mowing jobs because we didn't offer gardening or tree trimming or hedges. So it does help you retain customers, and it does help you keep those customers happy. Now, how to maximize your profits if you're running a full service business? The best way to do it is, as soon as that you arrive to do the quote, you need to develop a service plan for the property. And this will need to be a seasonal plan for managing lawns, gardens, hedges and trees. So basically what you do is you just go through and you figure out all the jobs that will need to be done around this property during the year, and you work them all out and you lay out a plan of exactly when you're going to do what. And then that way everybody knows what's happening. And how do you price a job? When you walk through and you look at all the jobs that need doing, you basically work out how much time it's going to take you and what's going to be needed to do these jobs. And once you've done it, you figure out how much you're going to be charging for each job, and then you work out when it's due. Once you have everything ready and laid out, then you get the property owner to approve it, and then you book the work in your diary. And the next thing, of course, is how do you get paid? Now, some companies do it differently. They take the total amount invoiced and they split it into 12 monthly payments. But there is a drawback with this, because if the customer cancels at a certain time of year, then you're going to lose money. And this is one of the reasons that I don't like this. I just like to invoice monthly as the work is done. Now, what equipment and supplies do you need to run a full service business? Not only are you going to need your mowers, your weed eaters, you're also going to need things like hedge cutters, chainsaws, spray unit, assorted garden tools, water blaster, and an edger. It depends really on the job as to what you're going to need. Now, one thing that you could do to make life a little bit easier for you is get something like a multi-tool. It's like a weed eater head, and you can put a whole lot of different fittings on it, and that way you can have your edger, your weed eater, and your hedge cutter all in one tool. Now, strategies for growing a full service business. Most customers will be looking for a package deal if you're marketing your business as a full service business. So you'll attract those customers who only want to deal with one person. Another thing is that you could send emails to existing customers and offer extra services. This is a great way of increasing your turnover without actually spending anything on advertising. And you could even put your one-off customers down and then run monthly deals. You could run the same monthly deals with your existing customers as well. And this can bring you an extra work without having to spend anything. It's just a good way of getting that extra income coming in. And if you don't mind the one-off work, you could also approach a property management company in your area. And these guys are pretty good. They're always wanting one-off work done. They're always wanting properties cleaned up for the next tenant. And there's plenty of this kind of work. The only thing that you've got to watch out for is that one company doesn't start supplying your business too much work, because if they do that, then the moment they decide to use someone else, you've lost a whole chunk of income. As I said earlier, you want as many customers as possible. You don't want one customer having too much control over how much you're earning every week. So the idea of a full service lawn mowing business is to make a full-time income from about a third of the customers you'd normally require from a lawn mowing business. Now, how do you connect with clients and use targeted advertising strategies? Well, one way is to focus on upmarket areas. These would be people with disposable income who don't mind spending money to keep their property looking nice. Now, another promising market for full service lawn mowing business is commercial properties, and these are easy to target. You can target these places with mailers, you could target them with door knocking, you could even ring them up. I suggest that if you're going to go and approach commercial places, then what you should do is, instead of handing out cards when you go to the front desk and ask if they need any work done, hand out a magnetic fridge card when you talk to the receptionist, and this will probably end up on either a filing cabinet or the lunchroom fridge, and you're much more likely to get a call if someone needs your services when your card is that easily accessible. And it's the same when you talk to property management companies. When you go in and talk to someone at the desk, give them a magnetic card, because that card is going to stick around, and when someone needs to find you, they'll know where your card is. It'll either be on a filing cabinet or a fridge, easy to find. Now, in closing, at the end of the day, you build your lawn mowing business the way that you want to build it. A full service business will give you that feeling of ownership of the job, because you'll be in control of everything, and it can be very fulfilling, and it's a great lifestyle business, and you don't require as many customers, but you will feel a financial pinch if a customer finishes up. But if you're running a good business, you may even have a waiting list, and you soon fill that spot. Now, whatever method you choose, remember, it's your business and you decide ultimately what kind of customers you want. You're in control. So if you want to learn more about building lawn mowing businesses, just do a search for Lawn Mowing 101/membership, and you'll find an application to join our membership. And I won't say anything about this because you already know. Okay, get out there, mow lawns, have fun, and happy lawn mowing, people.